You know, one reason why you probably saw fewer pictures of Scott than maybe you even saw of Mary. Because so much of what Scott has been doing has been behind the scenes. So you don't take a picture of someone at 1:30 in the morning when they come over here to meet the police department because the alarms have gone off. Or because suddenly the fire alarms have gone off and you get here to find out that water is running down through the ceilings and running down through the hallways. And those don't make for real good pictures. You don't take a lot of pictures of meetings where you're going through reams and reams of documents and trying to figure out how to make all of this legally, you know, on the building, you know, ascertainable to the congregation and to everyone else. So much of what Scott has done is behind the scenes, and with the ushering crews and with the security and with the secretary of the board and all of these responsibilities. Scott, we want you to know how much we appreciate all that you have given of yourself. I've got a plaque for you. Lowell Lundstrom taught me, you give plaques because plaques are forever. Presented to Scott Tomatz, Board of Deacons, with sincere appreciation of your 12 years of outstanding service and devotion as a member of the board of Oak Creek Assembly of God, February 24, 2013, Oak Creek Assembly of God. Matthew chapter 25, verse 21, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Scott.
Somebody else. It's a lot more difficult to stand here and to receive that love and appreciation that people have for you. It's a lot more difficult to do that. And I was thinking of the scripture that says in 1 John 3 that the love of the Father, that He desires to lavish His love upon us in extravagance. And it's hard for us to imagine, you know, God showing His love to us in such an extravagant way because we don't feel like we're worthy. But we have to accept that love. And I have to learn that I have to accept the love that you have shown to me and my family over the years, that is for sure. It's been said that a pastor is God's gift to the church. And the deacon is the church's response of their gift back to the pastor. In Acts it says that the deacons, the body, brought before members, before the apostles, so that they could serve in menial ways, tasks of serving tables and doing menial things, that the apostles could devote themselves to the preaching of the word, the teaching of the word, and in prayer. It has been my desire and my goal over these years to be a gift back to my pastor. That when he's behind the pulpit, that he doesn't have to worry about anything else that's going on in the rest of the building, or when he goes home at night, that he can rest assured that there's other people that have his back and that have this building under control. And that's been my goal, to be a gift to you. Yet I realized that, and I counted them up, there's about 325 of you that have shared with me, in serving with me in the various ministries over the past 12 years. And for that, I applaud you. I give my roses to all 325 of you that have served with me in order to make that happen. My fellow board members as well, past and present. You know, you spend a lot of time with these men. You know, you with them, you cry with them, you pray with them, you share your heart with them, you eat with them, and then you watch Mike Jacobs continue to eat and eat and eat.
Go Mike.
But a real blessing, you know, to serve with them, to be a gift that you have given our pastor. And that is our goal, that is our always been desire. And a special friend of Dave Eitzen, that a bond that was created between us. I think there was probably about a 2-year period that during the building project that Dave and I, we probably talked every day in some form of communication, whether it was emails or whether it was texting, whether it was actually talking on the phone or having to get together. I think during that 2 years I talked to Dave more than I talked to my wife. But what a blessing it is to have a friend, you know, as you, and I give my flower to you, and I thank you for your friendship. My children as well. Nobody knows, and hopefully 2 of them are able to see via teleconference and FaceTime there. Not sure if the technology is working, but you know, it's not easy being a deacon's kid. There's spiritual attacks and warfare that comes to the home that I'm sure they don't even realize that it's, you know, attacks and warfare that they have to deal with. And you know, you want to get, the Satan wants to get to a leader's heart, he will attack his family. That's the soft spot. You can attack me, that's okay. But you touch my kids, and it's tough. And so they've had to endure many attacks, and it's been tough, the sacrifices that they have had to make being a you know, deacon's kid, and I thank them for that. I love them. If you can hear me, I've got one in Texas and one in Minneapolis right now, and so I know I trained those 2 well, because in the heart of Dallas and in the heart of Minneapolis, they both wear their green and gold, so we're good there. And my wife, what a gem she is. You know, what a blessing. You know, they really serve along with you, and in ways it's a lot more difficult because they don't know the pressures. They feel the pressures, but they don't know the specifics of those pressures. And so when they go and do battle on, when she goes and does battle on her knees, she doesn't know what she's fighting for. But she's fighting for this church as well. And I know that I've been blessed and have had a great wife, you know, and I'm lucky. I got lucky. And what can I say about Pastor and Sherry? You know, the few years that I've actually served here on staff, it doesn't even pale in comparison to the dozens and dozens of years that you 2 have been my shepherd. You've prayed for us, and you've been our friend. And I give you my flowers too. You guys are special, and I thank you for that. The biggest... Number one question that people keep asking me, what are you going to do now? And I'm just telling you all, I'm going to do what I've always done. I'm going to serve. Just in a different capacity, but I'm going to serve. Even though leaders change, the mission and the vision do not change. Thank you.
Joy, will you come please? Jamie and Joy.